Most traders spend hours in the market looking for setups every week, but I'm going to show you how you can do the exact same thing in under 10 minutes per day. This is the exact process that allowed me to find this position, which I'm currently up over 20% in, this one, which I'm currently up over 30% in, and this one, which I'm currently up around 5%. And this is also the process that allowed me to compound my account growth over 1,000% in the last 5 years. So let's get right into it. First of all, you're going to need TradingView and you're going to go right into screeners. A stock screener is essentially a tool that will filter out stocks for you given your criteria. I personally have 2 of them. This is my bigger or like usual screener, which I made a full detailed video about how to set it up step by step given my criteria. So this one is something you can watch more outside of market hours when you're preparing or updating watch list, but today's video is going to be about this gap screener. I am a momentum swing trader, which means I'm looking for stocks that will go up in price very fast, gain a lot of volume and gain a lot of strength following this momentum. So first criteria is going to be pre-market gap above 5%. I put it above 5% because I don't want to miss out if something is just slightly gapping up above 5%. We can, set it up manually given your personal criteria. You can put it above 30%, which only 2 name in there, but above 5% is kind of a great in between for me, or at least given how I'm trading, feel like it's giving me a decent amount of choice. Next one is just price times volume between $1 million and $750 million. It goes along with my larger screener right here, price times volume between $1 million and $750 million, and basically just to make sure that a stock is liquid enough for you to trade it. Last one is going to be ADR above 5%. So as a momentum swing trader, I'm looking for something that moves fast, and this will just basically filters out stock that on average move under 4% per day. So ADR stands for average daily range, and if it's under 4%, it basically means that over a certain period of time, your stock is moving less than 4% per day. Again, this one is manually set up. You can put it wherever you want. On my larger scanner, it is set up at 2%. And these are different because on my broader screener, I'm also including stocks I could trade using options. But that being said, as soon as it's set up, there's basically between 20 maybe to 60 names per day on average. And you just, browse through them, look if something fits your criteria. There's usually maybe 90% of something you won't be interested in or something that doesn't fit exactly what you're looking for. But there's also, let's say, maybe a 5 to 10% per day that's somewhat going to be interesting and that will be added to your watch list for that given day. For example, this one, which, closed here, opened up here, gap up over 10%, almost 12%. If it were to confirm go up, for example, it could have been technically a smaller breakout here. Maybe you're trading these setups and it could be interesting for you. Some days you won't find anything. Some days you will find plenty of things. During earnings season, there's going to be a lot more setups in there that will be interesting for you. And also during bull runs or great market conditions, there will be a lot more name in there that will be interesting. So this is why this gap scanner is also kind of an addition to your original screener. My full daily process that takes me less than 10 minutes per day is exactly this. First of all, I open my computer and log into TradingView. I'm looking at 2 things first, SPY and QQQ. Also can include IWM, which is kind of a smaller cap indicator, but you can see that SPY is going towards the 200 moving average. It's just to kind of give me an idea of the broader market conditions. Next, I'm looking at my current positions, which in that case are this, and this. My watch list is always set up in the same order. So market first, then current positions, and then things I'm interested in. Then I look at my overall watch list, every single stock that's in them. Maybe something's interesting for an entry, maybe something is following through, maybe something is gapping up, or maybe something is even breaking down and I can remove it from the watch list. As soon as I'm done, I opt into my gap screener, look at every single thing. And if I'm seeing something that I could be interesting for today, I add it to the list using this right here. Boom, it is added to my watch list right at the bottom. This process can be done extremely fast, but you can also take your time doing this, which I recommend if you're only starting to use it. But like I said, on average, it only takes me around 10 minutes per day. And that is because my entire watch list is done already and it is only used as an addition. So I'll put the link in the description for the video breaking down my usual screener step by step. And I also have a full detailed PDF in the Discord that tells you how to do this as well. If you want to know exactly how I trade and how I use these on a daily basis, my full trading strategy is broken down in an hour-long video that will pop up somewhere around here. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you're using this screener. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And as always, lock in, stay disciplined, and I'll see you in the next one.